Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to make a real quick video. Um, this Batman v Superman, and like all these, especially DC fans, these hardcore DC fans that wanna uh over glorify it and like they want to look past all its faults and they want to be like, this is a perfect movie. It's the greatest movie ever. It's not the great, and then they won't like listen to any other opinion. And I'm like, I love DC, and I enjoyed parts of Batman v Superman, but it definitely didn't live up to the hype that was built around it, in my opinion. Like, and it could have been so much better, and it should have been so much better. It should have been like, it should have been like one of the greatest superhero movies ever, because it's Batman and Superman on the big screen for the first time. And I mean, certain parts worked and certain parts didn't work. The editing was just choppy as hell. The pacing was crazy. Some of the lines were just so cheesy and just wrong. And the writing, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Because, I mean, sometimes David S. Goyer can turn in some good movies and some good writing and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I mean, he's not one of my favorite writers, but I mean, he has written some good movies that I've enjoyed, like the Blade movies, I believe. And I think he helped. I'm not sure if he helped write the Christopher Nolan movies or not, or if he was involved there or not. But I don't know. I know he's written a lot of stuff, and some of it I've enjoyed, and some of it I'm just like, eh. But I don't know, and it's just DC, man, DC. Take it easy. Slow down a little bit. Take your time. I know you're rushing to get into the game and you want to be able to compete with Marvel and you want to beat Marvel and, Disney and everything. You know, Warner Brothers wants to beat Disney. But it's just like, slow down. Like, I know for like forever they've just been doing Batman and Superman movies. And occasionally, now they're really going to start using their other characters that some people might not know. You know, comic book fans will know who they are, but like the general movie going audience might not know. Like they'll know the Flash because of the CW show, but they won't really know who Cyborg is. Um, they won't really know who Aquaman is. They'll know Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman's pretty popular. She had the Linda Carter TV show, and I mean Wonder Woman. I mean you see Wonder Woman stuff all over the place, like Walmart and all that other stuff. Wonder Woman merchandise all over the place. So I mean, I think some people will be semi familiar with her, maybe not with her story or like her powers or whatnot, but they'll recognize her. But uh, it's just I don't know, man. Like I just I share these things where it's like Marvel kind of like laughing in the face of DC because Captain America is doing so, or Civil War is doing so great, and it's doing way better than Batman v Superman, and and everybody's like accusing me of trying to start these fights or start these like company wars, and that's not it. It's just I think it's humorous, so I share it. It's not like okay, I love both comic book companies. I love Marvel and I love DC. Do I love Marvel a little bit more? Probably, yeah. But does that mean that I intentionally go and look to find stuff that's like, oh, let's see if I can find something that's gonna bash DC today, or no, I just share it because it's humorous. So I get kicked off these groups and on Facebook because I share stuff, and then people keep on like, oh, you need to stop. and then I blocked people, and then they kicked me off groups. But whatever, I don't care. I got my own groups where I'm the admin, so it doesn't really matter. Um, and it's just crazy that these people are just so like blind to all the stuff, and then like you say that, and then they're like, well, this, and then this, and then this is the reason for this, and this is the reason why they do this in the movie and they do that in the movie. I'm like, I don't know, and it's not like I picking on DC. I'm just coming at it. I'm coming at it from like a comic book fanboy perspective, but I'm also coming at it from a movie critic, the movie critic side of me, where I want to see a great movie, regardless of comic book character or whatever. I mean, I love it when they stay true to the source material, and they do stuff from the different stories in the comics, and and the outfits look like the comic books and stuff. I'd like that, but if they change something for the sake of a story or whatever, and it's not completely ridiculous, then I'm willing to accept it. So I mean, I don't know, but I want a good film. First and foremost, I want a good film. So if you can deliver me a good film, and you can deliver me awesome comic book stuff that I love, and references to the comic books, and storylines and the suits and everything, and the characters are pretty true to the source material, um, then that's all good. But first and foremost, I want a great film, and Batman v Superman wasn't a great film. Ben Affleck's Batman Bruce Wayne was like the best part of that movie. I mean, in all honesty, and Gal Gadot was good as Wonder Woman, but she wasn't in it that much. And Henry Cavill wasn't like really given much to do. I mean, I liked Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. Man of Steel is one of my favorite movies, actually, and I'm a big Superman fan. Um, but I just didn't really care about Superman, or you know, and then like they did the whole death of Superman at the very end. They just like shoved it in there, and it was like, okay, so like we didn't really feel any emotion for that because there wasn't really any like, I don't know. We haven't seen the Superman. We haven't been with the Superman long enough for there to be like, oh, he's dead. And the moment even though it kind of got spoiled for me, I think I knew that I didn't know that they were gonna do it this fast, but I knew that Superman wasn't really gonna be dead. I mean, just because of the comics, but like I didn't expect him to do it like right at the end of the movie, like, oh, I'm gonna do the funeral, doing all this, and then little Stan rises up from Superman's coffin, and he's not dead. So it's like we killed him, but no, we didn't. So yeah, and it's not that I'm picking on DC, because I'll pick on Marvel too sometimes. With X-Men Apocalypse, that movie, I don't know about it, man. I really don't know. I want it to be good, but I'm not hearing good things. Except for Chris Stuckman, he gave it a good review, and he was like, he didn't understand why why the movie was getting so much negative reviews, right out the gate. And there's some talk about like critics might have been paid off or something to give it bad reviews, like Marvel's paying off critics or whatever. I think that's stupid. I mean, because Marvel gets money from this too. Marvel and Disney get money from it too, like to a certain extent, I would think, because it's still Marvel characters. It's still characters that are owned by Marvel, the X-Men. So I mean, I would think Disney and Marvel get a little chunk of that, to a certain extent. But I don't know about X-Men Apocalypse. Um, I'm always a little hesitant going into these X-Men movies, these 20th Century Fox X-Men movies, especially when Bryan Singer's directing, because everybody acting like he's like the, you know, the X-Men god of directing, and because he did the first two movies, and then he did Days of Future Past, which everybody over glorifies, which I don't think is that fantastic. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's as great. Again, I don't think it's as great as it should have been. Like, they built up all this hype for the movie, and it wasn't really that good. I mean, it wasn't like super fantastic. It was okay. I like First Class better. I still think that's the best X-Men movie. Even that has its flaws, though. But and I like the Wolverine, the one where Wolverine's in Japan. I like that movie, even though you got the giant silver samurai. And I don't know. I just Marvel's made some mistakes with their movies. Maybe not. I mean, Iron Man 3. So I mean, Marvel's not perfect. DC's not perfect, but DC seems like they're just trying to like rush it. They're trying to like, let's do Justice League right away. Screw all the backstories and all the side films like Marvel did. We're gonna like just shove Justice League right out the gate, and it's just too. It's like too much too soon. Too soon. Even though we've been waiting forever, I'd be willing to wait a little bit longer for you to get all the solo movies done and then bring out the Justice League movie. But they're doing it like backwards. They're doing the Justice League movies first, or at least the part one of the Justice League movie first, and then they're gonna do like Wonder Woman and other stuff, and Aquaman, Cyborg, and all that other stuff in there, and then I guess Justice League Part 2, and then I don't know, Green Lantern movie somewhere down the line. But it's just like, I don't know, like, why? It's just like, I don't understand. But I mean, I guess I'll see. But I mean, I guess Jeff Johns and some other guy, I'm not sure, I can't remember his name, are been put in charge, I guess, of the DC Cinematic Universe, to do damage control, I guess, and like have course correction, like put the DC Cinematic Universe back on the right course, I guess, and I think it's definitely in need of a course correction. I mean, DC is all about course corrections. I mean, even if you look at their comic books in the past, couple years or so, you got New 52, and then you got, my cat's making noise, and then you got Rebirth coming out. So it's like they keep like course correcting. And they're all about course corrections. Sorry, I'm trying to scare my cat away. But I mean, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about these overglorification of Batman v Superman. Do you think it's worthy of it? Do you enjoy the movie, but you still think there's some flaws, like me? Like, I don't outright hate the movie. I just hate that people are like, it's the greatest movie ever. And it's not the greatest movie ever. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the most horrible movie I've ever seen. But it's not the greatest movie ever. And it just aggravates me when people like are blindly loyal to it. And I mean, I guess I am blindly loyal to some movies. But even then, I'll be like, I see your point. I see, what you're saying. You don't enjoy this part of the movie, or you don't enjoy this certain movie. I understand. I'll accept people's point of view. But I won't be like, nope, you're wrong. Stop talking bad about my movie. I love it. Like some annoying people will do with Batman, have been doing with Batman v Superman. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about these whole comic book movies, DC, Marvel. Let me know what your thoughts are. Did you love Batman v Superman? Did you hate Batman v Superman? Did you think it was okay? Did you think it could have been better? Did it live up to the hype? All that stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. and like and subscribe if you would want to, if you want to, or you'd like to. And this video has gone way too long, but I will talk to you guys later. Peace.